today we are going to talk about what is conditional styling in OmniStudio FlexCard. So in OmniStudio FlexCard Designer, conditional styling allows you to dynamically change an element's appearance, right, such as colors, borders or fonts based on the value of a specific data field. This feature enables data-driven UI emphasize without needing to create separate states for the same flex card, right? So we are going to see one real-time use case. So I'll be creating the flex card from scratch, and I'm going to use custom JSON as a data source for the flex card to show those conditional styling, how we can apply those conditional styling. So let me just create a new flex card by clicking on the new button. So I'll just provide the flex card name conditional styling demo, and let me just save the flex card. So in here from the setup, we just need to update the data source. Currently the data source is none, and we can update to a custom data JSON, and in here we just need to provide a custom JSON. So I have provided this JSON as a data source, like it contains animal records, like animal different attributes like this ID, name, species, breed, color, age, weight, is vaccinated, it is nurtured or nurtured, or is adopted. Those kind of key attributes are there for these animal records. There are like 3 animal records are there in this custom JSON, and on clicking on save and fetch, we can see our data being updated, and it is showing properly. Now we can use these fields in this FlexCard Designer, right? So in the field section, we can see these are the fields can show, and we can just drag and drop these fields, right? So but these fields instead of using these fields, we can use like input fields as well, since we can update those fields, right? So let me just show you, like let me just put in here text field, and in here let me just update the text label as name, and field for binding. So this is the binding, means this is the field for binding. In here we can map to which data field we want to map this element to be used with that custom JSON, right? So field for binding, we can see all the applicable fields are showing. So we want to map with the name field, so we just need to select this name attribute, and we can update the field label as well to name, right? So we can make it required, we can make it read only. So for the time being, let me just make it read only, and let me just add few fields, then we are going to talk about that styling. So in here we can add like a number. This is the number, and let me just update the element name as age, and we want to map it with age, and field label as age as well. And finally we can add like checkbox. Let me just clone it. So first checkbox is for like is adopted, and it should be binding with is adopted, and field value is adopted, and this label is for is vaccinated. So this is how we can just use these fields as a input fields. And if I just click on preview, we can see that it's showing in this these 3 records are showing properly. And in here, if the value was like is adopted, I think it's not got updated yet, is vaccinated. It is proper here. Let me just preview it again. So it is now showing properly. Yes. So we can see that these are all the values, and we can update from this flex card as well, right? We can update these values, and we can update this checkbox as well, since these are all input elements, and we have mapped these input elements with this data JSON field values, right? Now we want to show that conditional styling, like whenever this is vaccinated, its checkbox is marked as true, then we want to make it like a green background for this field, right. So to identify these animals are being vaccinated. So how we can do that? So on clicking on this element, we can just simply go to the style, and in here we can see this button, add conditional style. So on clicking on this button, we can provide the style name like vaccinated, and in here how we can identify the condition, like we want to specify like is vaccinated needs to be equals to, there are different operators, is equals to true. This is how we can identify that is vaccinated is true. And in this conditional styling, like this is added into, so this is first one is the default, and the second one is the vaccinated, and we can just active inactive this conditional styling as well by toggling on or off. And based on that, in this conditional styling we can update different parameters, right? We can update the font as well, we can update the font color, we can update this font families, text decoration, font size, these dimensions to make it more responsive based on the from which device we are seeing this page. We can make the appearance update, we can make align it properly, we can use custom css as well. But for the time being I'm just making it very simple, and let me just update the field background. We want to just update the background and we can make it green. And so whenever it is vaccinated is true, this field background will be like simple green will be there. So if I just preview it again, we can see that since these are two vaccinated checkboxes true, that is why we are seeing this like green background color for this field. And it is, since it is not vaccinated, that is why it's not showing. But if I just update the data in the FlexCard, it will update, and it will update automatically, the background color will be changed automatically. So this is real time. So conditional styling works at real time, not like it's not being updated with this value change, right? So that is why I have taken this input field instead of this field values that will show the data read only. So this is how we can apply conditional styling. We can make more conditional styling, like if I just click on this if I just click on this any other element, we can see there is no conditional styling defined for this field is adopted. But if I just click on the is vaccinated, we can see this one conditional styling is there. We can make it inactive by just toggling off this one, right? And if I just click on is adopted, we can make, like we can add one more conditional styling is adopted, and like is adopted equals to true. And like let me just make it yellow, is if adopted is true, then it will be shown as like yellow. So this is how it works, right? So I'll be adding more tutorials on this OmniStudio data cloud and Salesforce topic, so please stay tuned. And if you like this video, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Yeah, thanks for watching.